Hi there! I haven't made a video in so long, and it's time to rectify that with a very small video about the new Carrie remake, which I picked up today. As you may know, I'm a huge Stephen King fan, so I have a couple of versions of the book. The English paperback, pretty cool, very nice cover, and of course the new Swedish trade paperback, which is also very cool. Read this novel a bunch of times. I love it. Great Stephen King novel. It was his first ever novel he wrote, and I'm a big fan of it. And I watched all three movie versions in one night a while back. I watched the Brian De Palma version, I watched the 2002 television version, and then I watched this new one from Kimberly Pierce. And I have to say, hands down, this is my favorite. I know a lot of people love the Brian De Palma version, and I think it's a great movie as well, but I just prefer this version a little bit more. I love what Kimberly Pierce did with this one. I love the fact that she took a classic Stephen King story and brought it straight into the 21st century. I thought it was very well acted by especially Julianne Moore, but also Chloe Grace Moretz. And I love the fact that it's aggressively modern, and that makes Carrie's story even more, she's even more of an outcast. You could be religious in the 70s, that was one thing. Times change, and I really love that she reflected that in this movie. You've got YouTube, you've got Facebook, you've got Twitter, and they're used as these new tools, smartphones, new tools to torment someone in a horrific way. A lot of people have said that they think that it's just a clone of the Brian De Palma version, and yes, it does indeed follow the structure of the Brian De Palma version a lot. The ending is definitely from De Palma, it's not from the Stephen King novel. So yes, she's definitely guilty of ripping off Brian De Palma a little bit there. But I still really love this version because she gave it her own sense of style, brought it into the modern day world, and she used Carrie's powers in a very interesting way, which I loved. It was very interesting to watch this movie because you really feel that it's a conscious thing here. She's really consciously using these powers as a weapon against her tormentors. And that makes you think about a lot of other things that made me think about, we've got school shootings, we've got stuff like Columbine and all these tragedies. And I don't know, I just started thinking about that. Like, imagine if someone who was bullied didn't pick up a rifle, but they had the power to basically destroy the entire school with their mind. Imagine what would happen. Really makes you think, like, what kind of a society are we living in these days? So very powerful movie, great acting, love the special effects and everything. And I don't look at Carrie as a Brian De Palma story. I look at Carrie as a Stephen King story. And I think it's a great Stephen King adaptation, and I'm glad it's still relevant and it still works. I know a lot of people hated this movie, but I thought it was thoroughly enjoyable, very dark, powerful, and potent, Still holds up all these years later. I think it was also very cool how she used material that was in the novel that weren't in any of the previous versions, like the very first scene, for instance. That's a nice adaptation of a scene from the novel. Very good overall. I really truly enjoy this one. I've always been sort of more style over substance, I guess. Hard for a lot of people to believe, but it's true. So I really appreciate the fact that she gave this a hard, dark edge. It's a hard, intense, tough movie. Some people just hate that, some people love it, and I am definitely the type of person who just loves it. Haven't bought too many movies this year, so these updates are probably going to be few and far between. Just got a lot of other stuff going on with school and my other channel and stuff. I'm trying to get that one started a little bit more. But I will be back with some updates every now and again. If nothing else, I may have a big Walking Dead related update very soon. Anyway, hope you guys are having a great weekend. Take care, and I will, even if I don't upload a lot of stuff, I am always browsing YouTube, always checking out your videos, and it's always fun to see what you guys are up to. So, have a great one. See ya.